Have you ever felt too small to make a difference? Like the world is just too big and you're just you? That's exactly how Milo felt every single day. He was just a scruffy little gray cat with big, nervous eyes, living in the shadows of the city's alleys. To him, the world was a giant, noisy place, and he was just a tiny, forgotten whisper within it. He always believed his size meant he couldn't change a thing. He was just Milo, small, scared, and alone. But sometimes it's in the darkest, stormiest nights that we find out just how bright we can shine. One night, the sky just opened up. Rain poured down, turning the alley into a maze of dark, shimmering puddles. Milo was huddled under a rusty old fire escape, shivering, more from loneliness than the cold. The distant city lights blurred into watercolor smudges on the wet pavement. Every gust of wind, every distant rumble of thunder made his ears twitch and his tail tuck just a little tighter. He felt like the loneliest cat in the entire world, just a small gray ball of fear in a vast, indifferent storm. He was invisible, and that's how he thought it would always be. But then he heard it, a sound so small it was almost lost in the drumming of the rain. A tiny, desperate cry. It was faint, but it cut through the noise of the storm and went straight to his heart. His ears perked up, swiveling, trying to pinpoint the source. Was it just the wind? No. There it was again, a little louder this time. A kitten's meow. Against every timid instinct screaming at him to stay hidden, to stay safe, something else pulled him forward. He took a cautious step, then another, his paws barely making a sound as he crept towards the sound, his heart thumping a nervous rhythm against his ribs. And there she was, a tiny ball of white fur no bigger than his paw, trapped beneath a heavy, fallen wooden crate. Her big blue eyes were wide with terror and her little body was soaked and shaking. She was completely helpless. Milo's breath caught in his throat. He was scared. The crate looked heavy, impossible to move. His old self, the timid, scared Milo, wanted to run, to hide, to pretend he hadn't seen anything. But looking at her, so small and so afraid, he saw himself. He saw the same fear he felt every single day. And in that moment, he knew he couldn't just walk away. He couldn't leave her. Taking a deep breath, Milo pushed aside all his fear. He nudged the crate, it didn't budge. He tried again, digging his paws into the slippery ground, putting every ounce of his small, scruffy body into the effort. He pushed and he strained, and with a final mighty shove, the crate tilted and scraped aside. The little kitten, Lily, scrambled out from under it and immediately huddled against Milo's leg, purring with a mix of relief and exhaustion. As the rain began to soften and a gentle light started to break through the clouds, Milo looked down at the little life he had just saved. He wasn't just small, scared Milo anymore, he was a hero. And as they walked away together, paw in paw, down the brightening alley, he knew he'd found something more than just a friend. He'd found his purpose. He finally understood that it doesn't matter how small you are. A little bit of courage, a little bit of hope, can make all the difference in the world.